She lives in like one of these. Oh. We won't be long. Do you get your carpets cleaned professionally?
No, I do it myself.
Do you?
All here.
Okay.
This is all new.
So this is new. How often are you cleaning all of this?
Weekly.
Weekly. Okay.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's
not too bad up the top there then, is it? Do you get the... Oh, there's something happening up here though.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Okay. And you say you clean the windows, yeah? But look, there's no
mould and...
There's not one air vent. So this is an issue. So this is already the issue, one of the issues that I can see. Because in my house, I've constantly got airflow.
Yeah, so you can see all the windows.
What the hell is this? Who put these windows in?
This is the
This
is the worst room of them all. Look at that corner.
Oh my god.
And that is soaking wet. Sorry, that's just...
Why?
All of this needs thrown away. It's just everywhere.
Okay. So who sleeps here?
This was my daughter's bedroom. All three of them.
Okay. That's bad, isn't it?
It's all in the cupboard in there.
Can you smell it in here as well? It stinks.
Yeah.
Okay, look at that. It's dripping. Whoa, what's that here? This doesn't even fit.
Oh, that's just different carpet.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. We've run out, that's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is... cracks. It's all on this corner here. So this... Did you say there's something wrong with the roof?
The problem with the roof's over that side.
That's a lot, isn't it? It just sits there. It's constantly like that, is it?
Yep.
You just can't get it out. I mean, it's colonies. This is really...
That's it, clean.
This is really, really sort of...
It's all in this cupboard.
All right, and you've got those down there as well, look.
Yeah. Normally that's all black.
Is it? So that's black mould.
This is it, clean.
So this is the... What's all this? Is this mould on it?
Mould, it's everywhere. We've had to throw all the toys away. It's all... Yeah, this... all in there.
Okay, this is an issue, this room here as well.
They said about putting an air vent on that door. That was their solution to that.
Well, I mean, this whole house has just been... It's basically, because they've insulated it, right, it's basically creating this, like... It's creating this sort of like soundproof barrier, so to speak. An airproof barrier. It's like an air bubble. And if there's any other disrepair as well, then it will... Basically, the house is just... Yeah, just getting... ravished, isn't it?
This is where the leak's been, and the hole. You can see the water dripping from there.
Okay, so it's on this wall again here. Okay, well...
You can just see all the water, look.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even know.
Wow. Okay, and this is have a look, what's up there? Okay, this looks like... Yeah. The ceiling is upstairs, isn't it?
Yeah, all the mattresses have gone
That's
mouldy.
gone.
That was a big damp patch and the plaster actually fell off.
Right, so you were mentioning your children having breathing problems?
Sorry?
You were mentioning on Facebook that your children have been having breathing problems. You sent me some pictures.
Yeah, this one, just over a week ago, was in hospital.
Yeah.
She needed inhalers. And, yeah. Before that, they were, this one and my other one was in there, both needing oxygen.
That's been recently replastered.
I said there was nothing wrong with the breathing pocket. I was doing medication faint. The landlord wasn't swimming, so I don't even know how I was forcing him out there so quick into this place. I never did it on the hospital. And then one week I was basically... I started it, but then they said that I needed to get medical records.
Just go ahead. So what? There's an extractor fan going in that window.
Yeah.
They put new windows in then.
They've taken pictures of it all. They don't put new windows, just the glass in now.
Okay. And then you say in here they're talking about moving the radiator from this position here over to the other wall.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then there's no problems in here with all that damp is.
Right.
With damp prevention paint.
Right.
How long is that going to last? I'm going to buy all new furniture.
But are they going to replace your windows?
No,
They're not.
they're just to replace the glass.
There's no point replacing glass when you've got no ventilation. There's no ventilation in any of these windows.
Well, that's all they say they do because of COVID now. They don't come in and replace the old units. It's just the glass panels.
That's got nothing to do with COVID, I'm afraid. I don't really understand.
Today.
That's a business decision.
Yeah.
But if these windows, I mean, it's sad to say, but you're going to need to have these windows open. And it's horrible because you've got kids and you're like, well, why, you know, especially when you're wasting heat and stuff. But there's obviously something else as well on top of that. And like you said, is they're going to, did you say they've been in the attic, yeah?
Yeah.
They've gone in there.
Yeah, I've had 2 different things told to me because they've been around twice.
Right.
One person said that there's loads of insulation up there.
There is, but not
fine.
on the
then
top.
Another one saying that there's not enough.
There's not. No, because what you can do now is just that.
Replace that apparently.
Right, is that the only thing you've got then to get rid of the moisture? Is it any good?
I don't know.
Right. How long does it take to get this? I mean, you can smell it's a bit sort of damp in here.
Yeah.
So it's not dried out. So just looking here, this has no. I can't see any ventilation points here to allow the vent the house. That's an issue.
Yeah, it's too heavy for me to move.
Okay. I mean, at the moment, don't look too bad. Again, you've got windows open, haven't you? So that's going to help.
Yeah. I say at night they get shut because I can't just.
No.
You know, it's freezing cold in here. You've got all the kids. She sleeps in that corner.
Is that
there.
mould? Okay. See, there you can see quite a bit of damp there.
That's new.
Cool. Okay, it's really wet down here.
And then the leaks right over in that far corner.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a brand new roof that was put in a few years ago. I mean, it's damp up here. So if you have a look here, you can actually see these wood panels actually, they're wet, they're damp. All the wood panel up here, it's all wet, it's all damp. It's not dry wood. One single radiator. Oh, that must be awful. That must be really
She still has her
scary, isn't it? Because as I said to you, when I lived in a house exactly the same as this.
Yeah.
It's scary. It's like coming back here and seeing that.
Yeah.
It was exactly the same back then. We didn't have the cavity wall insulation, but we only had single glazing.
Yeah.
It wasn't double glazing back then. But we had fires. We had fires in these places, so they're just really damp places because we didn't even have central heating back then.
Yeah.
And as I said to you, I was in intensive care for 11, 12 days because, like your children, I couldn't. My poor tiny little lungs couldn't take all of these spores and all of this damp and moisture, and it basically went into like pneumonia.
Yeah.
And severe bronchital pneumonia or whatever they call it.
Well, she's had bronchitis 4 times.
Okay.
Wheeze is the most recent one.
Yeah.
So she's still using the inhaler now because she's still quite wheezy.
But don't you think that's unusual? Like at her age, should she be on an inhaler at that age? Don't you think that's? I mean, it's just.
That's what the
It's
hospital.
not. It's not the norm, is it? Like you shouldn't be on these chemicals and these. It's scary. It's really scary. So you said that next door I've got a similar problem. Did you say with mould?
I don't know. I don't really talk to. No, next door's got all the single glazing.
Yeah.
So I don't.
They might with single glazing comes drafts. With drafts, it does sort of help. Really damp. Really damp here. You can see it. You can see holes here where they shoved in the cavity wall. It's quite a lot, and you've got cracks up here and just up there as well. But yeah, look. Gaps. Oh, gaps.